Right, well, good evening everybody. It has been a while since you've seen my ugly mug on your screens, and I just want to take this opportunity first of all to thank everybody that sent me a message asking if I'm alright. You know, I've done this before, I've gone into little bits of wallows and whatnot, but that is not the case this time. Just life has got in the way. I had my mother and father-in-law's 30th wedding anniversary vow renewal. Dad's been poorly, in and out of hospital. Kids have been poorly. Danielle's been at work. I've been at work. So it's just been one of them things. It's been like over a month since I last camped. The last camp was actually up in Scotland in Forres. So yeah, a hell of a long time ago. But I'm back and hopefully camping regularly again now. We shall see. So yeah. Tonight I'm hammock camping with Dan, English woodsman. He's set up just behind you there. We're on a bit of a local permission woodland, which I'll show you a little bit of footage of if I can. But yeah, just gonna chill out in my hammock for 10 minutes because it's been so long since I've been in one. Here we go, Dan's here just set up his Pomolia Lone Wolf 902 hammock hot tent. And as you can see there, billowing away. I've not got a stove as yet, but I'm having one built, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you that to the channel soon. Right, show you my setup. So tonight I'm in a complete Onewind setup. So the Onewind tarp over the top, where you can sort of close the doors down on either end. The underquilt and hammock quilt, which I've left all in situ to make it easier for me to set up. Put them all in one big sort of compression bag. Just underneath there you can see the gear sling swinging away with my backpack in there. But yeah, that's the Onewind entire setup. Right, I really am going to chill out for 10 minutes now. See you soon. Right then, I've just prepped my stove. This is English Woodsman's stove. Designed and built. I'm just going to put kettle on. Right then, I've just put my stove on, put the Trangier on inside the English Woodsman stove. I'm just going to get some water, put it in here, and then use my fish eye spreader to retrieve it. I'm going to have a quick coffee and a pot noodle as a snack. Still only early, still only about 4 o'clock, so I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, well, we've let that kick in. I'm just going to put some water on now. Just want enough for a brew and a quick pot noodle. Awesome. Get that handle close up properly. Awesome. Right, let's leave that for a few minutes. Yeah, just while that's going off. Yeah, just while that's boiling away, I just thought I'd bring you back, tell you a little bit about what's been going on. So in scouting, I've been sort of promoted, I guess, with the same zero money. I'm now squirrel section lead of my local group, and also what you would call the Akela of the same group, but I don't call myself Akela on that, because I just think it sort of empowers hierarchy, and I'm not about that. It's about, I'm in it for kids, and I'm not in it for, you know, I'm the boss and you do as I say type thing. I'm in it for kids, and willing to work alongside. We've got a great team at the minute, all willing to share ideas and just sort of bring the group forward really, and put on a good scouting program for the kids. So yeah, so squirrels and cubs have a new section, still involved with the old section that I was with. So yeah, all's good. I've just been a very busy boy. So obviously with all that starting and getting things, I've just not had time to come out and make the videos and do the campaign and what. So again, all those that have messaged me and sort of said, are you alright, blah blah, I know you can get like this, you know. I'm absolutely fine, just a very busy man. Dad was poorly again. They were due to have the wedding vow renewal. It had been cancelled twice due to COVID, and a couple of weeks before it, he got admitted to hospital with COVID. He couldn't write it, could you? And he went into hospital, bit of touch and go for a while. They were upping his pressures, upping his oxygen, just not good. And then he managed to get out 23 hours before the ceremony, and then on the day he just did the bare minimum. You know, he did the ceremony, did the cake cutting, did the first dance, and then he retired to bed. Had a week or so at home, and then went back into hospital for a couple of days. So yeah, that's been going on. We've been working a lot, both myself and my wife. Just obviously working, you know, we both work for the NHS, so we've got to go to work. So yeah, that's it. Scouting. My dad, or my mother-in-law as well, she's just had a hip replacement operation. That went well. She's just got back home 2-3 days ago. Two days ago. That went well. She's sort of healing but hobbling. But yeah, that's all that's been going on. Nothing's been wrong, just obviously little things and just sort of stopping me from getting out. But yeah, thank you for those of you that took the time to message me and check that I'm alright. And as you can see, I have just missed camping. I can't wait to get in this later on. Oh, right, let's check on this water. Right, let's have a quick check on this. Oh, perfect, look at that. Right, let's get that off. Moving on there, Scotty. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Right, let's make this noodle. Ding. Bombay bad boy. Perfect. Awesome. Right, let's go and enjoy this. I just come to visit Dan in his hot tent while I had that pot noodle and the coffee, just to sort of warm me up a little bit because it is getting really cold. I don't know if you can hear the wind and the rain on the outside of Dan's tarp. It's not going too bad, it's not sort of up to write home about just yet, but the forecasters said that we might get a little bit more snow and sleet later on, and winds picking up to about 20-25 miles an hour. Not the worst we've been out in, but it still can be in for a rough night's sleep with stuff like that.
When's that going to pick up?
Later on tonight, it's at about 8 o'clock, isn't it?
There you go.
Can you hear it now? You hear it?
Oh yeah. Because I've had this problem, I've not been noticed out on it.
Yeah, Dan's just had a bit of an issue with his food.
No.
He can go across and watch that and see how he's sort of improvised, adapt and overcome his little problem. But yeah, just while we're on that subject, I feel a little bit out of sync at the minute. It's been that long since I've come out, camped and done the video. It's just, I'm not quite at the level that we're at, and then so I need to get back to it. Just I'm out of practice. You know, I'm only human. There's a song in there somewhere, isn't there?
I'm only human after all.
But yeah, right, I'll bring you back shortly. You look like a child doing that.
Across the problem, you're going to laugh at this. I've had to borrow Scott's pot noodle tub, and I've taken the mussels out of every one of the shells, and I'm left. You want to grab that, Scott? Thank you. I'm left with them in the bag, but in the cup there's still the juice. So all we're going to do is pour them in there like that, and then warm them up that way. Come on, we sorted that problem out. That's all we were going to do anyway, wasn't it? You just sit there and bite them out of the shell. So I basically picked them out of the shell, put them in the juice, job done. Do you know what we'll do? I think we'll add some of the chilli sauce to this.
Right then, I'm just going to start doing some prep for my evening meal now. It's been a couple of minutes for you, but been a couple of hours for me. So some pilau rice, some fresh mint. When I say fresh, it's in a bag in it. Coriander, a red bell pepper. Don't need that many, but an onion, tomato, and some steak mince. And I've obviously brought my little curry pouch with me as well, so I'm going to make myself a nice curry to warm me up in this cold weather. As you can hear the rain on the tarp, it's not coming down overly heavily at the moment, but heavy enough. So I'm going to do some prep work and then start cooking. just while this is finishing off, I'm just going to add in this. So this is Naga Chickle Pilly. Now, when we went up to Scotland, Matt, who we went to visit, maybe went up under it, got me onto this. Added it into the tea that he cooked me. You can see how the remnants on the jar. But it's absolutely beautiful. If you like spice, go and get a tin. It's Naga Pickle Chili. But yeah, Matt Powell, he's got his own YouTube channel now called Matt's Mindful Meals. I'll leave a link in the description to that. Go and check him out. Quality guy. I'll be honest, I've not seen his latest video, although it was released yesterday. Been a little bit busy. But he's made a couple of amazing videos already. The channel's grown immensely first couple of weeks, so well done, Matt. But yeah, there's a link in the description to go check him out, please do. Right, give that a few more minutes. So at one point it looked like I'd burnt this, and now it looks like I've salvaged it. Look at that, it looks immense, doesn't it? Would you pay for that in a restaurant? Let me know in the comments. It's amazing what you can come up with in the woods. Just a little bit of time and effort, and a little bit of forward planning. Amazing. Getting to look rather tasty. Can't decide whether to add the rice in or not. I don't know if the rice will just fill it out too much. Yeah, I'll take the rice home, I think. Yeah, cooking this on like a bush box style stove. What do you reckon to that? Is it worth a thumbs up for this video? What do we reckon to that, people? I don't think I've done a bad job there at all. See if I can show you a bit better. There we go. Right then, I would call this ready, so I'm going to go and sit and eat this with Dan. I'll see you in a few minutes. I demolished that curry, and now I'm just sat in the hot tent with Daniel. Well, say I'm sat, he's swinging. Look. Got a bit scared we were going to go too close to his stove then. But yeah, so we're just going to sit, chill, put world to rights, have a catch up because I've literally not seen you in about 6 weeks. Is it 5-6 weeks?
Yeah, it's been heaven.
Cheeky get. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to have a bit of a catch up and a couple of drinks. So I'll see you soon. Well, as you can probably hear, the wind and the rain have picked up again. I've just managed to get my sleep suit on. I'm out of practice so completely, with a bit of a struggle. Oh. Yeah, what a good night. I'm nice and toasty already. Again, I've got the sleep suit on, got the Onewind top coat poncho and underquilt. Yeah, the tarp I've cinched in at both ends. Although we're up off the floor, there's a lot of airflow underneath. It's helping to keep a couple of degrees warm thing just by sort of shutting the doors on the ends. So yeah, it's been a cold night. We're in Dan's hot tent for a couple of hours, having a couple of drinks. Finished my curry obviously in there. But then I was getting too climatised to it, and last time I did that I struggled to get warm again when I retired to my own pit, so we came out for a walk. So yeah, unless anything exciting happens, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's a little after 6:30 AM and I have slept like a baby. I have missed being outside. temperature's been down as low as -1 apparently. I wouldn't have known. The top quilt, underquilt combination and the sleep suit just been at a warm temperature all night long. Although I've slept well, I'm going to have about another half hour, I think. Can you hear wind? Oh, I've set the tarp as well. You can hardly feel it. It does sort of bellow out a little bit in the wind, but I'm not getting any sort of backdraft or anything like that, so right, I'm going to have another power half hour. Well, welcome back everyone. It is now past 8 o'clock and I've been laid here because it just sounds too cold out there. Not heard from Dad as yet. He normally sort of messages me and says, "You up?" but he hasn't done as yet, so I'm not sure he's awake as yet. Oh, I suppose I'd better message him and see if he is. See you in a bit. Well, I suppose I better start moving, don't I? So, I've mentioned earlier that I'm in my sleep suit. The sleep suit consists of this smock, some SP6 pants, and then some snug feet. But then I've had these on tonight as well. Let me get these on. So this is the Yeti merino wool sock from Feet, and they have been an absolute game changer. The snug feet are normally quite warm on my feet, but with the socks on as well, instead of like a normal sort of pair of socks, it's come about halfway up my shin. It's been absolutely ideal, keeping my feet warm. So I suppose I better get out of my sleep suit, get dressed again, and then tear this lot down. I think it's just going to be a stop, drop and roll this morning though. It's not going to be putting away properly. It's all wet, so it's going to need to be aired out when I get home anyway, so it's just going to be, yeah, stop, drop and roll. Good old fire advice. Right, let's move. Right then, time for me to get out of here. As you see, I've just stopped, dropped and rolled, thrown everything in the bags ready for off. Been another great night, but again I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that sent me a message asking if I'm okay, and if I need someone to talk to, anything like that. You know, it really does mean a lot to someone as humble as me, so thank you very, very much. You have completely humbled me again. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel by pressing this in the middle, and I'll leave some more videos either side for you. See you guys in the next one.